How's it going? Oh shit. How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another solo vid. Apologies for the camera setup as well. Listen, imagine I woke up and I realized I forgot my charger at the AFTV studio. So my MacBook is currently on 9%. Yeah, low power mode at the moment, but my iPad is charged 92% at this moment in time. So we're gonna run this live till the batteries die, till the wheels fall off, people. There's over 100 people waiting already. Love for the love, my guys. I see a lot of, let me see. I see a lot of old faces in the chat. A lot of old faces in the chat. I see Chris here. Big up Chris. Ginny, come on, my guy. Omar, my guy. Man United fan. Hey, listen. Last year, you man was talking about winning league titles and challenging for leagues after signing Ronaldo, Varane, and Sancho. Now you're here 12 months later in my chat saying, hold that about Martinez. My guy, get back in your box. United are meant to be on to bigger and better things, no? Get back in your box, my guy. Happy Friday and Eid Eve, everyone says, Omar. Come on, man. And Carl in the building. Edu's being praised because he could get 2 players more that will make us... Exactly. He could. I'm going to even stop there, Carl. He's being praised because he could. We'll see. We'll see. Knuckles in the building. Turkish back from the tour. Something like that. Something like that. Guna Veto as well. Hope you're good. Hope family's all good. Hope everyone is all good and well out there, people. Hope everyone is all good and well out there. Let me see what the chat's saying. Damien, Rondo, Miles. Man said Billet. It's too early for that, my guy. Too early. Let me just come and do the stream first. Am I live, Turkish? Yes, I am live, my guy. This is live. Jam, Turkish, hurry up and get your son in a Tottenham shirt. What's that about? Why do you think that's going to happen? One Antonio Conte, and now you think that people's sons are going to be supporting Tottenham, my guy. All that Tottenham supporting is all family heritage. I know my granddad supports Tottenham, but I broke that trend. Yeah, I broke that trend. 40 chats, big up Turkish and the chat. Hope you are well. Finally catching a proper live. Come on, my guy. You know what? It's my fault. And every time I do one of these lives, I come, I apologize, I say I'm going to do more, and I go ghost again. And it's never on purpose, people. And I think I've said that before as well. It's life. I can't lie. I'm just enjoying being a father. I can't lie. I'm just enjoying the time I have with my son. That Dubai holiday that I went on was all about my son, really and truly. I know people might say, oh, Dubai is not really a place you take kids. But March 2020, for my birthday, I was meant to go to Dubai, and then COVID hit, flight got cancelled. So, you know, I thought to myself, we was looking at Tenerife, we was looking at Turkey, we was looking at, you know, more, I guess, child-friendly destinations. But I said, you know what, let's just do Dubai, because I was looking forward to it. You know, let's just take little man out to Dubai. His first holiday, enjoyed. It was all about him, and we're back now. We're back. James says, finished GCSE, so on a long summer now, Turkish. Come on, James. Hope everything went well with the GCSEs, my guy. Hope everything went well. And I don't like this camera setup, you know. You see with the Mac, the camera's right in the middle of the screen, so I'm looking right in the middle. With the iPad, it's just there on the left, so when I'm looking at the left, yeah, I'm looking right at the screen. But when I go to the chat, I'm there. When I go to my MacBook, I'm here. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But good luck, man. Hope the GCSE results come back good and proper, man. Good and proper. William says, missed this man on AFTV. I returned yesterday to a lot of delusion. But, you know, it is what it is. It's up to me to quell that fire. My guy Turkish, you know, come on, real ball talk in the building. Missed these shows still. Hope Dubai was lit, my G, and the little man is blessed. Yes, my guy. Yes, I can't lie to you. It was needed. Time for Arsenal therapy. It's always time for Arsenal therapy, man. It's always time for Arsenal therapy. Man said, looks like Dubai's son done the beard wonders. Must have got some oils over there. Gee, nah, man, this is au natural, as they say, you know. This is au natural. This is the Turkish and Irish heritage. In Dubai, I was there, 5 nights? 4 of the days, the sun was behind clouds, full stop. Don't get me wrong, it was still hot and you could still feel it. It was still 40 degrees, but the sun was behind clouds. It was the 5th day the sun came out. And yeah, that's when I was at Atlantis Water Park with little man. But with the sun out, I could only spend a couple hours there. It was even too much for me, let alone a 1-year-old out there. It's all mad. Big up Turkish and the T-Block. Come on, T-Block. Big up C-Unit over there. Curtis doing big things. I see Ben Jacobs on his channel. Not that I rate any of these journalists, but listen, his name's been ringing bells all this summer. So big up Curtis for getting in one of the relevant in the nose, I'd say, because every summer, you know, the relevance of these in the nose kind of changes. So big up, big up, big up. Ghana Guna, Turkish is live. What a day. What a day indeed, my guy. What a day indeed. What's my iPad on? 88%. Yeah, it's going slow. I think we've got a good bit of time here. So, you know, I'm going to take my time with the chat. I see super chats coming in as well. I'm going to start them, put them to the side. I'm going to get through them people. You know what it is already. You know what it is already. Might as well touch on this one since a United fan came to mention it already. Listen, I wanted Martinez. Did I see much of him? No. But as soon as we was linked, I remember we was linked on a Friday. I was on live with James on AFTV, and that link came through that we made a bid that was rejected. So I started looking into him, obviously highlights, stats, profile, reviews, comments, quotes, etc. And ever since then, that was the next player I wanted over the line. I know we needed Tielemans. I know we needed Milinkovic-Savic. I know we could do with another attacking forward that gets goals. I know it was linked to Rafinha. You guys know I want Gnabry. But that Lisandro Martinez, I really did want. So, you know, as much as I dismissed that United fan earlier, saying what a fall off in 12 months, I am upset that it seems like Martinez is on the way to United. I am. At the same time, as you know, United fans out there, that wasn't your first choice. It didn't seem like your second choice either. So you guys have to wonder if it's just convenience that you're doing it for again. That's your problem. That's your problem. At the end of the day, Arsenal's problem is we missed out on someone that would have improved our side and helped us in certain areas and positions that we need help in. As we saw from the last two seasons, the end of it in particular, Partey, Tierney, you know, we can't rely upon these players. I think 2 years is enough to give, you know, credit, and then you start taking away that credit. And I think it's time to really add depth into those positions, because I'm not looking at another season where come the end of it, come April, May, we're looking at those two positions, central midfield and the left back position, and wondering what we could have done better, what we should have done in January, what we could have done the summer previous, and so on. It's just, you know, let's just do what we need to do, people. Let's just do what we need to do. Let's see. Show us your shirts, bro. I think, again, I've said this before. I'm going to do a video on the shirts. I think, considering battery power till the wheels fall off and all that, I think, you know, we need to take it easy and let's make this about me and you guys and girls in the chat. Let's make this about us. And the shirts one we'll do another day. There's bound to be at least 16 new kit launches in the next 3 months anyway. So I'll use one of those kit launches to launch my kit collection over there in the back. Come on, my guy. Return of Baby Irish's pops, you know. Good to have you back for a quick one. Come on, should I say it? Should I say that I'm going to try to do these more regularly? Like I said, I've said it before, and I'm a man that's, you know, actions over words all day long. That's why I sit here, hold my hands up. Listen, my bad, people. I've said things that I haven't stuck by, including to members as well. Listen, I open memberships, and I have taken the ideas on board, and I still aim to implement those ideas, but I just haven't got round to it yet. Maybe I shouldn't have opened up membership till I was ready. I did think I was ready, but, you know, life takes over, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Turkish, I've realized you are right, bro. You see the nonsense Chris Wheatley pulled. These guys really don't know anything. It's all guesswork, my bro. But, bro, I've been saying it for years. Now you get a lot of people now saying it. Yeah, and it's true, you know, but I've been saying it for years. None of these guys really know what we want them to know. And that's, I guess, the secrets, the ins and outs of what's going on behind the club. And I know that's, you know, that's not for us to know. But at the same time, stop feeding us bullshit. Stop just feeding us what you think you know. That's been my problem. And listen, it all comes back round to bite you in the end. It seems like it's bitten Chris Wheatley recently, and I'm sure it'll bite the rest of them. I mean, Ornstein's had his turn as well a few years ago. He's come out the back end, and he's back on his roundabout. I'm sure he'll come to a roadblock soon enough, along with everyone else that thinks they're an Indano. Along with everyone else. Do a live once a month, says Mark. I think once a month is the bare minimum. I should be doing it. I think twice a month would be good, and I think once a week would be the best. But again, it just comes to time. It comes to fitting it in. It comes to, you know, life. I'm going to keep on saying life because that is what it is. Turkish league gonna soon. Yeah, you know what? I need to catch up with Lee anyway. We do talk off air, but a lot of the shows I had in the 21-22 season, obviously I put on the back burner. Big Six took precedent. You know, I joined up with AFTV and doing a lot more content over there. And I've had a son. So all of that change, you know, within the past 18 months, you know, it does take its toll. So it's about balancing it, finding the right balance and then going again. I think I found the right balance. It's now time to go again. But like I said, actions speak louder than words. So it's on me to make that happen, people, to make that happen. Big facts at LV. Turkish made me unfollow all those in the nose and even Arsenal before. But listen, and you're better for it, my guy. You're better for it. Trust me. If there's anything you need to know, you'll know it in your WhatsApp groups or, you know, through Brethrens or through a Sky Sports headline with that sound and that comes out. Yeah, breaking news. Cool. All these Twitter in the nose and following that. Here's Turkish again, starting with a negative. Listen, I like the Jesus signing and I like the Vieira signing, and we're going to get into that. But now we're on the subject of social media. That whole, what was Arsenal doing for Fabio Vieira? They'd do a tweet that begins with F, and then they'd do a tweet that begins with A, and then they'd do a tweet that begins with B, and then the whole of the Twitter Arsenal universe is going mad, like F, A, B. The next one's going to be I, and then it's going to be O, and then it's going to 2100 hours. We're going to release 21 Vieira, FABIOVIEIRA. What? And I'm just there at the studio, and I'm just looking at people just going through these letters, thinking, man, get me out of the mud. Get me out of the mud, the quicksand. My hand is left just calling for help. Just pull me out. Pull me out. And that's why I don't use Twitter much, because I used to get onto Twitter before COVID. Twitter's actually got worse. A couple of weeks ago, I was getting ripped to shreds for saying if this club was ambitious, would go for Gnabry. I was getting ripped. Some of the things said, some of those people said, if I see them, they're going to have to answer for those things. But I just don't understand how that's deemed negative. I just don't understand how wanting Gnabry is deemed negative. Also, a couple of weeks ago, the interview from the Kroenke protests, snippet was taken out from my interview, put on the internet, and I got ripped for that as well. I got ripped for wanting Kroenke out at a protest off the back of the Super League, because a year later it looked like we was in for Rafinha. And I'm sorry, this iPad keeps on shaking because my hands keep on hitting the table, and it is what it is. But I got ripped for wanting Kroenke out after the Super League protest because it looked like we was going to get Rafinha. In fact, don't pull me out of the mud. Let me just sink. Let me just sink and go. Maybe that's better. Never to see this stuff again, because I just can't make sense of it, people. But yeah, let me see what people are saying. Sorry, I need to go back to the chat and whatnot. Where are we? Nearly 800 in the building as well. Hit the like button, people. Yeah, Twitter's very young. And also positive at the moment. It is unbelievable. Yasin, I see you there. It's unbelievable. That is the right word for it, because that's respectfully as well. Respectfully unbelievable, some of the things. I see people put KSC fan in their display name. Bracket KSC fan. I'm just looking at it like, I get you might disagree with me or disagree with people that are angry about the owners, but why are you now a fan of the owners? What have they done to be a fan? I got one guy saying to me, "Oh, why would you want Gnabry? We didn't reset our wage structure to go and break it again." Really? So we didn't reset our wage structure to go and give another player that money. So for the rest of our lives now, that's it. The wage structure is reset, and we're not gonna take another risk again. That doesn't make sense. You reset it because of what you've done previously, and it was wrong, and you need to come out the other end. That's why you reset it. It doesn't mean you come and reset it and leave it at the bottom as is. Then you have people saying, oh, but Rafinha and who was it? Rafinha and I don't know, but someone said, oh, Rafinha and this player, their wages would cost less than Gnabry's wages. Well, yeah, because Gnabry's, a better player. Of course, when you're a better player, that's like me saying, oh, you might as well sign me and Cecil instead of Jesus because our wages together would be less than Jesus. That's not a reason to sign someone. The reason is quality. The reason is age. The reason is experience. The reason is impact. The reason is need. These are all reasons. The reason is not, because his wages fit in. It's just madness. It's just madness what I'm hearing on the app. It's actually just madness. Big up Fabrizio tapping Romano. That guy, he's made a career for himself, man. That guy's made a career for himself. It is all mad. But that whole wage structure thing, people think we reset the wage structure, never to... Now with Ozil, we offered Ozil 300 plus K in decline. He was getting older. I think he was 30, if I'm not mistaken. He was 30 when we gave him that big contract. Hence why it flopped. He was already on the decline in quality. He was on decline in terms of his age. We give him a bumper contract that really and truly he was never worth. And bang, it didn't work out. Oh shit, let's reset the wage structure and never do that again. No. You reset the wage structure and go again. Or Aubameyang, yeah, hands tied behind our backs against the wall, whatever, He won us the FA Cup. He needed a new contract. He was our star player. But let's be honest with you. Age-wise, he was in decline. And obviously, with his age and, yeah, his impact on the team, not dwindling, but getting lesser, let's say, it was probably wrong to give that big contract to Oba as well. Gnabry is 27. Gnabry is going into his prime. So giving someone like that a big contract, I'm not saying it's going to guarantee work because you can't say any contract, any player will come and guarantee work. But it's a lot more sensible giving someone going into their prime who's seeking a new challenge, because Gnabry could sit back at Bayern Munich and win league titles and challenge for the Champions League every year. That would be easy for him. Instead, he's seeking a new challenge. I believe they're offering him 300K, so he could sit back and chill. And to me, he wants a new challenge. But listen, this is a dream. We're not getting Gnabry. We're not. I'm just, using him as an example, as me trying to be positive, trying to, there's a world-class player out there. He did once insinuate that he would return to Arsenal if possible. Why not try? Why not try? But don't say that, Turkish, because that's negative. It's mad. It's mad. That was it. Eddie. I think that was it. Take me back. I think it was, if we sign Rafinha and Eddie, their wages will be less than Gnabry. And I'm just looking at it like, well, duh. Of course it would. Like me and Cecil's wages would be less than Eddie's. So does that mean you should have signed me and Cecil instead of Eddie? It doesn't mean that. Some people, I don't know, people's thought process it's all mad. It's all mad. Let me see if I've missed any super chat just to save to the side, people. And I'm going through the normal comments as well, as always, man. As always. Said Turkish Cecil, mad link up vibes and mad. I don't know why I use Cecil, but I'm just trying to give an example. I won't ask for as much as Eddie, but hey, might as well sign me, according to some of the fans on Twitter, let's say. Because I've got to separate the Twitter ones out, because they're nothing like a lot of other fans. It's mad. It's all mad. KG in the chat as well. Twitter is best used to network. I don't put my general football opinions on there. If you want it, come watch my channel. People just want to be seen as number one fans on there. They do, and I just don't get it. I don't care if you're a number one fan. I'll make you a badge. Just stop saying my name. I'll give you a badge. Turkish accredited number one Arsenal fan on the World Wide Web. If people want badges, just DM me. Stop atting me with your nonsense. DM me. I'll send you a badge. I'll send you a nice badge, number one. Yeah, trust me. If that's what you want, then cool. Because I'm not looking to be number one Arsenal fan. I'm not looking to be the leader of the positives. I'm not looking to be the leader of the negatives. I'm just giving my opinion. My opinion is not... People think I want to be giving these opinions. It's not I want to. this is my thoughts and feelings projected into words. My thoughts and feelings occur naturally based off of seasons, based off of transfer windows, based off of things on the pitch more so than anything. Because even the things that are done off the pitch, which I say are integral, which I say are very important to us moving forward and we cannot take our eye off, essentially, we see on the pitch if it's worked. So yes, Jesus is a good signing. I like Jesus. I like Vieira too. I like the sound of him. I like the look of him. And he adds depth into a position where, you know, we've needed depth, cool. But on the pitch is where we will find out if it was the right steps. A couple more super chats there. Let me just save them to the side. Turkish, where do you cop your books? From all over the gaff. I've copped a few in store, Waterstones and WH Smiths. I've copped a few online. Yeah. My dad gave me one of them, the Ataturk one, but obviously you're probably talking about the football ones and all that. But yeah, all over the gaff, man. All over the gaff. Listen, reading is... People should read. People should definitely read. I'm a strong advocate of reading. Especially in this modern day of technology and whatnot. People can... And I don't mean reading news articles or going on Twitter and reading Fabrizio Romano's tweets. You know, open a book and read and take yourself out of this world sometimes. And by out of this world, I mean out of this social media, internet, World Wide Web. Reading a book is good. Turkish, are you getting that away shirt? It looks dope. Listen, the away shirt bangs. Don't even get me wrong. That salmon shirt bangs as well. But what's salmon got to do with Arsenal? I've said this before. Some of these colours don't have nothing to do with the club, but I get it. Okay, I'm not going to be negative about that. That's the way it's gone. And black and gold, cool. It doesn't have much to do with the club, but I like it. I like it. It looks nice. Am I going to get it? No. No. But I've told you guys before, like, you know, even if I wanted it, I've got someone at Adidas that will just send me these things. They've sent me stuff before and it's still in the packaging. I hope one day I can give it to my son and say, listen, you can wear these now because Arsenal are doing their thing. It's fresh. It's yours. But for me, I'm happy with all of these ones there. Omar, I won't be tempted to buy, my guy. Trust me. If I was to, listen, every year you see Robbie and these man go to the and buy the shop and review it and do all of that. I'm not tempted at all. I look in disgust. I just look and I think, one day you will learn. One day you will learn. But today is not that day. Let me see. Man said, just got Turkish got tendencies from his heritage school days. Then man would rip you up. Hey, school days was mad. Rip or get ripped, mate. That's what it was in school. You had to be on the ball. On the ball. Turkish, your view on having to pay to watch Arsenal tonight in pre-season friendly. Hey. Surprise, surprise. I wouldn't pay. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't pay. I'm going to do the watch along for AFTV later. So if you want to watch that. But I wouldn't pay for a pre-season friendly. I never did that before. I'd find a way around it. Let's say, I'd find a way around it. Okay, Jenny, you can buy Jesus, Moses, Gabriel, and Muhammad. It isn't gonna work with Xhaka. My guy, Mr. A in the building. Someone saying, yeah, I read and talking about Fabrizio Romano tweet is hilarious. My guy, in this day and age, that's reading to some people. Have you read tonight? Yeah, I read all of Fabrizio Romano's last 10 tweets, word for word. Here we go. Let me go into the super chats as well. Grumpy said, what salmon thing? Who's cooking? Hey, we got a salmon shirt coming out, Grumpy. We got a salmon third shirt coming out, apparently. Don says, can we get a top 10 hip-hop artists of all time with you and Tove? That's a good shout. That's a better shout than me doing Kanye or Nas, because Kanye and Nas, I can't believe that guy wants to debate that. But top 10 hip-hop artists, I guess you'll have that debate within the debate itself. So I think that's a better way to do it. You're going to get all of that, people. You're going to get all of that. Like I keep on saying, actions speak louder than words. I can tell you what I'm going to tell you here. It's about what I do after. And recently what I've done isn't really in line with the words that I've been telling you guys. What are we on? 80%. We're still good to go. Let me see what the super chats are saying. We've got one here from Max. Big up Turkish. Excited to see how the team does in the pre-season friendlies in Germany and USA. And good to see you back on the solo grind. And also, I still got those Robbie receipts for talking foot. Hey, Max, come into my DMs, my bro. Come and show me what Robbie was saying while I was off. Because you see that guy? When we have our show, me and Robbie have a show coming out. When that show comes out, I'm calling him out on all the nonsense. But make sure you let me know in my DMs which videos, what timestamps he was talking rubbish. Davin says, big up from Malaysia, Turkish. It's been 20 years since I've been proper proud of my team. How long more do you think we all need to wait till we can get back to how we were? It saddens me, to be honest. I can't give you a time frame. I didn't think it'd be this long, if I'm honest with you. I really didn't think it'd be this long, but here we are. So I can't give you a time frame. But listen, that's part of supporting a team as well. You know, when we do turn a corner and when we do eventually, if we do eventually, you know, reach those heights again, then all of this mud that we've been through makes it a greater occasion. It's hard to see it now. And trust me, believe me, for me, this is reaching at the bottom of my soul to get this positivity out of there. But it will all add to the experience if we manage to hit those heights again. You know, similarly to Liverpool, you know, having waited so long without it's kind of different because when they won it, it was COVID and they couldn't, you know, do the parade and all of that. And I think that's a big part of, you know, a release, especially when you haven't won it for so long. You know, if you look at our FA Cup parade after not winning a trophy for, I think, how long it was, 9 years or something. If you look at that first parade, you could see it was a release for a lot of Arsenal fans. I know we was mocked for it because it was just the FA Cup. I get that. But at the same time, we was starved of trophies for so long that we just wanted to celebrate, you know. So I can't give you a time frame, but I hope that, you know, if the good times return, all of this makes it more worthwhile. Let me just make sure I'm not missing out on any. And don't worry, people, I'm going to go through the regular chat as well. But Mikhail says that salmon shirt has little paw prints on it. Are you sure? Because if that's the case, then nah, I don't rate it. Yeah, I don't rate it. Man said Tobes will bring up Kendrick. This is what I'm saying. I can't. That guy, man. Shout out from Brisbane, Australia. Great seeing you online at a good time. 9 p.m. Okay, so what's that? 12 p.m. is 9 p.m. around there. Say no more. In your words, love for the love. Come on, my guy. Love for the love, man. Always, people. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Nearly 1,000 people here watching. John said, did you play football? No, I didn't play football at a high level. I didn't play football. When I was young, I did have a couple of trials at Southampton didn't go to it, and Leyton Orient went to it. But I was never fully focused on football, and I was a chubby little kid as well, so that kind of held me back. I was very technical, good with my feet, never really the fastest, and pace means a lot, not only in the modern game, but back in the day as well, they was looking at pace. So yeah, never really made it. But Sunday League, Saturday League, done all of that, 5-a-side, 6-a-side, 7-a-side. I've done all of that, people. It's not a high level, but it is what it is. Sorry, Jashar. Big up Turkish, my guy. I just reached. Jashar, it's been a little while, man. Hope you're well. I don't like these cars with these mad exhausts, man. Look, my window's even closed and I'm just hearing it like it's a plane taking off from my living room, man. Just take it easy. Fixtures that terrify you next season. Terrify. I'm not terrified of any fixtures. Look at this. Look at this. Apologies for the audio issues, people. Fixtures that terrify you this season. I'm not terrified of no fixtures. And he's off. And they're off, whatever it is. Let me see. Let me make sure I just save the ones that I've missed. No, there we are. Cool. I got them back. KD, hope you're well. Turkish, it's been a while. But do you think we won't get a player like Gnabry this transfer window? What's your feeling on Tielemans and Zagrova? I don't know this Zagrova guy. I haven't even looked into it much. I heard the links yesterday. I don't know. Listen, I want who I want, but I'm not the manager. I'm not the director of football. I'm nobody. I'm an Arsenal fan, like you're an Arsenal fan, like John's an Arsenal fan, like Omar, Jashar, Benny, like, you know, we're just, all we are is Arsenal fans. And what we say and am I back? Frozen. Logged out. Am I back? Tell me I'm back, people, before I continue with the super chat, man. Let me see what the chat is saying. Rest in peace, Frozen. Uh-oh. Am I live, people? Am I live? Am I here? Am I here? Can you hear me? Back. Guna Vettel says back. James says back. All right, cool. We're back. KD. Yeah, Zagrova. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I don't care. I really don't care anymore what they do. Just do. Just go and do. And don't leave any gaps, any holes, any excuses. Just go and do, people. Please. You know, I want Gnabry, cool. You don't want Rafinha, cool. Zagrova now seems like another winger linked or whatever he is, cool. Tillemans, cool. Milinkovic-Savic, cool. Martinez, cool. Hickey, cool. Zinchenko, I don't care. Just sign who you think we need to sign. It's the third year of the process, yeah? It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you guys think. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks but Arteta, Edu, Vinay, Kroenke. Sign who you're going to sign, because when the season starts, I don't want to be looking at the team saying, oof, we're light there. Oof, we needed something there. I like Tillemans. I've seen enough of Tillemans to say, yes, I'll take Tillemans. I'll take Milinkovic-Savic over Tillemans, but who's to say we don't need both? Even if we need both, you know, this club won't do both. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah. That's my opinion on that, KD, man. But I hope you and the family are well. Big up, Benny. I see you there, my guy. Let me just go through the chat and see if there's anything missing. Cool. Benny, don't think I forgot about that Avalanche jersey. My guy, you send that jersey, you'll be wasting your own money. That'll be on a barbecue. Listen, there's a heat wave coming. So if you send that in the next 2 weeks, I'll put that on a barbecue and I'll make some fresh shish kebab over that. KSC's #1 fan on the back might have to fly down to Florida and deliver it personally. Listen, I wonder if Kroenke is going to be in Florida. Probably. And by that, I mean Josh, because, you know, his dad doesn't give a shit. But big up Benny, though. Yeah, and I kind of answered this one. You know what? I haven't played football since December the 20th. Injured my knee again. In 2019, I had a knee operation. My meniscus. I tore my meniscus. The operation was meant to remove it. But instead, when the doctor went in or the surgeon went in, he said he repaired it. So he said he repaired it. But in December, this literally getting out of bed, something happened. Done. Knee gone again. I was on crutches for about 3 weeks. I should have really gone hospital. I should have really gone doctor. But you see the NHS in this country, the staff are so overworked and the system is so fucked that even me going there for my knee, I'd probably come out with a headache and stress because of the wait and because of the delays and because of all of that. So imagine December 20th, my knee went again. I was on crutches for a few weeks, but I haven't gone hospital since. Just the other day in the garden, I was playing football. Just football, tennis. It wasn't even nothing major. And afterwards, my knee was, for at least 7 hours, my knee was just done. Needed to soak it. And the next day it was fine, but if my knee's doing that, playing a little bit of football, tennis, then I can't return to the pitch. I really need to go doctors, and I really need to kind of get an operation again. But it is what it is. It is what it is. People are saying it's lagging. Apologies, people, man. It's my MacBook. I forgot my charger, man. That's what it is. I forgot my charger. So apologies, people. It's not really a great return, is it? But I'll make these more frequent. So we can catch up some more. Have I missed anything here? Pictures lagging, but the sound's okay. Well, listen, the sound is what matters more. And as I say that, the chat just goes. But it is what it is. The pink kit looks whack, says Joey. I'm not a guy that wears pink or salmon. I don't think it looks whack. If that paw print thing is true, then please, yeah, then it's dead. But I can just see people. I can just see, the fashionistas wearing it at the day parties, at the festivals, at the, all of those little, whatever brunches and all of that. I can see a lot of people wearing that salmon Arsenal kit. But it is what it is. Tesco Wi-Fi. Hey, this is Virgin Media. They ain't helping the situation. Jake says, I'm about to have my second operation on my leg, blocked artery, genetic thing, not being mobile is an awful state. Jake, trust me. That's why, like, when I get injured, I barely go doctors. I barely go hospital. Like, if I'm ill, I ride it out. If I'm injured, I ride it out. Like I said, in the current state the NHS is in, I can't even go GP. I can barely talk to them on the phone, let alone go and have an appointment. And A&E is not much better. They just want to get rid of you as soon as. People saying the video is moving mad. You know what? Should I plug in? Let me plug in my Wi-Fi. Let me see if the Wi-Fi is working. Because right now I had to plug into the hotspot. Where are we? It is what it is, man. What position did I play? Striker. Well, number 10 originally. Support striker, let's say. And that comes down to not having the pace to get in behind. But in terms of technique and finding a pass and shooting from range and all of that, yeah, both-footed. Well, I say both-footed. I was predominantly right-footed, but then when I had my original knee injury, which 21 years old, when my meniscus first tore, I started working on my left naturally. Even when you return back from injury, a lot of people out there that play football, when you return from injury, it's like a mental thing. It's like you don't want to take that shot with your right. You don't want to take that risk with your right. So I started working on my left foot shooting, left foot passing, left foot crossing, all of that. And yeah, in the end, two-footed. I'm as happy on my left as I am on my right. Probably happier on my left, especially now with my right being injured. But listen, next Wednesday, the big six lads, me, Saeed, Tobes, Grizz, Matisse, we're all linking up to play a bit of foot golf. We're going to do foot golf. We're going to get it recorded. Listen, with my knee injury, I'll probably go on my left foot, but it is what it is. I'm still confident of beating every single one of those guys. But we'll see. I'm definitely confident of beating Tobes, that's for sure. If you see his touch, then my God, he's in for a long day. But yeah, we'll release that on the official Big Six channel, some foot golf there. It should be good. So look out for that. When I say in Turkish, Kazula, I wish I had that talent, man. Let me go. Cecil's gonna be all over the salmon kit, says Chinny. You know them guys. That's exactly the type of guys I'm talking about. The Cecil type of guys in London. You know they're gonna be banging out that salmon kit. Going from day party to brunch to festival. You're gonna see him enjoying, man. Big up Cecil, man. He's about that life, that salmon life. Let's see what the super chat's saying. Don't worry, Turkish. When your little man grows a bit more, you can show him the ways. 100%. Hopefully he's faster than me. That's the main thing. Hopefully he has some pace. But in terms of touch, control, technique, shooting, all of that, I've got him. No doubt about that. I've got him. To be honest with you, I might even bring that to my channel. As my son gets older, I might, maybe, even though I don't want my son to be on social media and in any sort of public limelight until he's ready to make that decision. It's a tough one. But yeah, it's a balance, people. Let me see what people. 21 is Vieira's number, bro. Yeah, I know 21 is Vieira's number. That's what I said. That's what they did, no? It might grow on me, said Joey. Listen, even the black gold one, I liked it at first, but then as time got closer and you could see the background of the kit, and it's not really black, it's kind of grayish, and I need to see it in person. But the original pics were much better than the more recent pics I'm seeing. So hopefully it is black and gold, and that gray is a bit highlighted for pictures and whatnot. So yeah, Wilshere just retired, says James. It's about time. I know he just left that. Where was he, in Bulgaria, or I don't know where he was, but he was playing. And if they've had enough of you, then yeah, enough is enough. And very sad story to Wilshere's career. I honestly thought he was due to be a star, a next Arsenal captain, and it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. Unfortunate, to say the least. Would I take Dembele? Of course I'd take Dembele. Of course I'd take Dembele. But again, I think we're out of that conversation due to where we are at this moment in time. Oh, he's in Denmark. Okay, cool. I don't know why I said Bulgaria, but yeah, Denmark. Much love from South Africa. Come on, people. Love for the love as always. We're nearly touching 1,000 again after that little mishap. And my battery's on 70%. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Amo says, bring Babs back on the Big Six again, even when you are hosting, bro. You can already see the Big Six is an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, and sometimes it nearly touches 2 hours, and that's without another representative on there. You lot have to understand that, number one, I pay everyone. Number two, it's not easy to do 2 streams per week at that time for that length. You got to understand, like, Grizz has got a family, I've got family, Tobes, he's living his best life at the moment, going here, there, and everywhere. Matisse is more built for this game because he's young and he's focused and whatnot. Steve, family. Saeed, he's got his own channel. He's got his own stuff to do. So it's very difficult getting 6 people together twice a week, let alone getting 7 people together twice a week and not having an effect on the show itself. Remember, this show was meant to be an hour twice a week. Because of the success and because of the reception of it, it's turned to an hour and a half regularly. So adding people, it's just all long at the moment. I think we've got the perfect formula. I know there's Arsenal fans out there that want me to be more positive. I don't really give a shit about what people want me to do. Like I said, I say what I feel. I don't say what I want. I say what I feel. And what I feel comes naturally. What I feel doesn't come from Twitter. It doesn't come from other fans' opinions of me or my opinion. I give mine. I started the show. We do the show. That's it. In a couple of weeks, I'm in Orlando, and because it went smoothly, the first time I didn't do the show, I think I'm going to take a break for that one as well, and then put in an Arsenal fan. There's a lot of calls for Lee Gunner, and I know the people that liked Babs' appearance are not going to like Lee Gunner, but at the same time, the show is there to offer differing opinions, be it positive, be it negative, be it neutral. I think it's only fair to give the platform and share the platform out. Man said, oh, Ginny said, geez, lad. Listen, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you got to tell people. Sometimes people think they can tell you what to do or tell you how to run your shit. Not around here, people. Not around here. Fresh Prince said, didn't realize you paid them. But bro, what do you think? You're nearly going 2 years now. It's nearly going 2 years and paying five people twice a week for an hour and a half. Yeah, you do the maths. I ain't telling you how much, but you do the maths. Yeah, it ain't easy. As Saeed likes to say, it ain't easy. Am I going to Orlando? Yes, I'll be in Orlando, people. I'll be there 19th till the 25th. I want to say 19th to the 24th, 25th. I'm there. Obviously, we got Orlando on the 20th and then Chelsea on the 23rd. So there's a couple of days in between where I can't lie, I want to hit up. There's a designer outlet in Orlando I want to hit up. It looks like a nice little outlet, nice little area. So yeah, I'm in Orlando, people. I'm in Orlando. Real Ball Talk. Got to dash, my guy. Work is killing me at the moment, but great to see you back live. Come on, my bro. Have a good day at work. Listen, what's the time? Nearly 1 o'clock. Hopefully you ain't got too long left, man. Over half the day done. Come on, H7 in the building. Member, yes, T, my guy. Apologies, like I said at the beginning of the stream, apologies to the members out there because the members haven't got anything special yet. It's gonna come, but yeah, I have to apologize because memberships have been open for about 4, 5, maybe 6 months now, and it's on me that I haven't given you guys nothing in return. So love for still being members. Don't worry. We're gonna get things done. Super chat missed. Super chat missed. Did I miss your super chat today? No. Well, I might have missed it. Sorry, maybe when the lagging and all that happened, I missed it. But so this would be my first. Rumor aside, Partey backup should be priority. Maybe even linked, not linked to one. Look, yeah. Listen, obviously, there's rumors and allegations around Thomas Partey. Until the facts come out, there's not much I can say. And even when the facts come out, like what am I meant to say? Like anytime something like this happens, it's like people. Okay, I'm just gonna people will turn to someone like me and say like, "What's your thoughts? What do you think my thoughts are on the allegations? What do you think my thoughts are on the act?" Like you don't need, even when the facts come out, I don't really care to talk about it because it's like, what do you think I think? What do you think I condone? What do you think I believe? So, what I grew up on. I'm glad I grew up on what I grew up on over the years. And I remember Dave Chappelle, his first two major stand-ups, for one of them was called For What It's Worth. I can't remember what the other one's called, but they're both classics. Like, they're two of the best stand-ups you'll ever see. And he talks about 9/11 in one, and obviously the media reaction after. And he talks about 9/11 and he says how he was watching the news, and then the news anchor, killing them softly, my guy, Mr. A, I know, killing them softly For What It's Worth. And he said after 9/11, watching the news, and then the news says, yeah, we're gonna call Ja Rule. We're gonna call Ja Rule. And Dave Chappelle's like, during a time like this, who wants to hear from Ja Rule? Who wants to hear from a guy that makes bangers during a time like this? Do you get what I'm saying? And ever since then, that's kind of stuck with me. Like, yes, you can come and ask me, like, when the facts come out with Thomas Partey and we'll see the allegations and whatnot. But what do you think I think? Like, I make content. I speak about Arsenal Football Club. Yes, it relates to Arsenal Football Club, but it's completely away from football. And if you need me to clarify my thoughts on that, then you don't know me anyway. So why should I bother clarifying for you? And I know Vibav. I know you're not asking that, but I see a few people asking in the chat, like, what's Jar got to say? That's how I see it. Like, who wants to dance right now? Do you get what I'm saying? That's what he said. Who wants to dance right now? I want to know what the fuck's happening. Jashar says, big up Turkish. Thoughts on Saliba. Do you think... Come on, Kofi. Is that you in the chat? Cup of Kofi. If that's Kofi, that's my guy. You see, Kofi, me and him go way back. I've known him since I was like 2-3 years old. Lived opposite each other, kindergarten, nursery, primary school, secondary school, uni, ends, all of that. If that's you, Kof, big up you, man. Big up Turkish, says Jashar. Thoughts on Saliba. Do you think he'll be given a proper chance under Arteta? He has to be. Young Player of the Year in France, I believe. He was in the Team of the Season, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong there. But he had a very good season. Not I believe, that's facts. So with Saliba, I think he's got to be given a chance. It'll be interesting. Because with Martinez, I actually think Martinez was coming in to challenge... to challenge not Saliba. Martinez was coming in to challenge Gabriel for his position. So it'd be interesting to see. How they're really looking at it. But yeah, we'll see. Do you think... We'll see. He has to be given a chance. Come on, Cole. Come on, my guy. 1 sec. Apologies, people. Like, my phone was ringing and I just had to quickly get that one out of the way because I don't know what it was ringing for, but just in case it was an emergency, we gotta take calls sometimes. I ain't the most professional. I can't lie, I want to watch Killing Them Softly now For What It's Worth. Big up Dave I'm going to Dave Chappelle in September again. Probably that'll be the 4th time I see Dave Chappelle. Fourth? Third or fourth time. He's coming with Chris Rock to the O2. I can't wait. The man said Turkish finalising the Tillerman's deal. Is that even happening? I don't know what's going on with Arsenal, mate. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we will see. And said Lee Gunner would rattle the big six. Bro, I hate Twitter. I heard 10 different stories, says H7. Am I hitting up theme parks in Orlando? I guess that's one of the things you have to do in Orlando, isn't it? That's one of the things you have to. Yes, Freddie. I need answers that Jar might not have right now. I'm definitely watching that after this. If you don't know about Dave Chappelle, go watch Dave Chappelle, man. I'm so glad I grew up in that generation. My favorite movies, Rush Hour. My other favorite movie, Snatch and Rush Hour. GOAT stand-up comedian Dave Chappelle. Shout out to Bernie Mac though. Kings of Comedy. I can't lie, Bernie Mac. I'm upset I never saw him live. Cedric the Entertainer as well. D.L. Hewley. I'm glad I grew up in that generation, man. JW says Prima Super above, bro. Let me see. Sorry if I missed that. Here we are. Not too sure if you read this as I'm working, but you and Hugh Wizzy need an immediate link. I shouted to Hugh a couple of years ago about doing some content together, and he was very vague about it. So it is what it is. I'm not going to chase down anyone to do any content. I do my thing, and it is what it is. I keep it 100. So yeah, go and tell him. Don't tell me. I've reached out a couple of times now. So if you guys want that, if he wants that, then yeah, he can reach out. Aya says, I like Saliba a lot, but I'm afraid the view fans have of him could overshadow any poor performances he may have, and fans will place the blame on Arteta. When he gets his chances, we must be fair. Of course, he's a young defender. He's a young defender coming into the Premier League. It's not League One. So, you know, there are things that you can't put on Arteta because he's young and he's coming into a new league and whatnot. And, you know, the loan worked out well. You know, as much as people might think that the loan was there to kind of ease him into a sale, and because of his performances last season, it kind of forced Arteta's hand. It is what it is. We've got Saliba. He's young. He's coming in to the Premier League. We've got to, you know, give him some time, to say the least. I know Fofana came in and hit the ground running, but at the same time, Fofana, even in his first 6 months, first season, he made mistakes. But at Leicester, you are afforded more lenience with your mistakes because it's Leicester. Whereas at Arsenal, it's more in the limelight. You make mistakes, it's going to be out there. You're going to have hundreds of people talking about it on Twitter. All About the Benjamins was my favorite movie from that time. All About Benjamins, Mike Epps. Yeah, the white around your lip. All right, that. Oh, mate. All About the Benjamins. Classic. Another classic. If you watched All About Benjamin, you know that line. 7:30. Nah, you might have me binge watching comedy on the weekend. I can't even lie. The word around your lip. Big up Mike Epps as well. He's somewhat of a legend too. Next Friday after next. Chris Tucker's the biggest legend in movies, though, in terms of comedian. In terms of that transition from stand-up into movies, Chris Tucker, gone. Half-baked. Am I coming to America, Turkish? Yes, I am, Josh. I am coming to America. Man said I was going to watch All About the Benjamin yesterday. Top 10. I've got all these. Imagine I got DVDs. What do I do with DVDs now? You think I might have to go to a charity shop and go give the DVDs away, because I think that era is done. I don't think we're going back to discs and DVD players anymore. So that Chris Tucker MJ6. Every Chris Tucker scene in Rush Hour. It's mad. Every Chris Tucker scene. And another one. Since we're talking about that Dave Chappelle, the Ja Rule thing. You see Jackie Chan when he first starts speaking American or English in the movie, and Chris Tucker's like, what the fuck? And Jackie Chan's like, I let people talk who like to talk. You find out how full of shit they really are. And again, that's something I live by. It's the truth. People will talk. You just let them talk and let them talk and let them talk. And eventually you find out how full of shit that person is. I big up these movies in the 90s. And, you know, I might sound like an old timer, but there's nothing like the music in the 90s, the films in the 90s. Like, where's the mafia movies gone? Where's the good comedies gone? I just don't understand it. Where's R&B gone? Where's real rap gone? It's crazy. It's crazy. Nas is better than Jay-Z, but Jay-Z won the battle. Sorry, I just said that because do I have beef with Big Steve? Of course not. I said, do I have beef with Big Steve? Of course not, my guy. In fact, I need to message Steve back. He messaged me last night, so I need to message Steve back, but I will do that. But there's no beef with Big Steve, man. That is my brother. 90s is too offensive. Chip, best UK MC. Well, yeah, grime-wise, 100%. You have to separate grime from rap. If you ask me about UK rap, if you ask me about grime, Wiley, Chip, Kano, Gets, they're gone, grime-wise. But if you ask me about rap, Young's Teflon, Nines, J Hus, Potter Paper, that'd probably be 4 of the top 5. And I guess you've got to put Giggs in there, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Giggs' music, but for what he's done and brought up Giggs, even though hard-bodied for me, Dubs was the better on that mixtape. And for me, if Dubs continued, Dubs would be top 5, but it is what it is. He didn't continue. So yeah, here we are. Real rap died after the Mos Def era. Yeah, kind of falls in line with that. Falls in line with the Jay-Z, Nas, Mos Def, Talib Kweli. They kind of, you know, Jay-Z kind of, it felt like Jay-Z passed the baton to Lil Wayne, and then Lil Wayne just started wearing jeggings, and he brought in Drake and Nicki Minaj, and then rap really changed to what it is today. So yeah, that's how I see it really going. Man said J1 is elite. My guy, did you hear? So, oh my days, Wretch. How can I forget Wretch? But Wretch will go into the. Wretch is like a cross between grime and rap. It's hard to put him in each list because he'll stand out in both lists. If you put him in the grime list lyrically, Wretch is gone. If you put him in the rap list, I don't really see him as a rapper like Tef or Huss or Potter Paper or Nines. So Wretch is special though. Wretch is one of the best to come out of this. This land. Dirty Goods is a legend as well. Crazy Titch, if he didn't go jail, he would have been up there as well, even though lyrically, yeah, it is what it is. But listen, we're an hour in, still 1,000 people here. Hit the like button, people. I'm gonna call it a day because I've got a watch along to do later on. AFTV, Nuremberg watch along. I think that's gonna start around 4 p.m. So look out for that, people. Sharika says Young's Tef is the GOAT. For me, Young's Tef is my favorite by far. Call of Duty and Grown Man Thing, in terms of projects, I know they're about a decade old now, but clear. And when you look at some of his new stuff as well, different. Let's see what he's saying here. So you say you don't believe journals, yet you believe them when they say we're stalling on someone or we got outbid, for example. Well, I haven't believed. What are you talking about? What bid or what negative news article are you talking about here? Because you have to be a bit more precise with it, because I don't believe them. No, I don't understand what you're getting at here. Make sure you put in, if you're going to send a super chat, make sure you clarify what you're saying. 90s, early 2000s was crazy. Movies popping, music popping, Arsenal was popping. Now look, my guy, it's all changed. No comedies, no mafia movies, no Invincibles, no Thierry Henry, no nothing. No, nothing. Hollywood nowadays, the barrier of entry is low. No one has to hone their craft. You simply just have to meet the quota and ticket. Bro, Hollywood nowadays, all you got to do is put on a fucking cape and make a superhero movie and you're good. Everything I see is guys flying about doing superhero things. Like, okay, I get it. Sometimes that's good. Like, I like X-Men. I like Batman. But flip's sake, Doctor Strange this, Avengers that, Spider-Man 6, like, fucking, what's that? Deadpool, Suicide Squad. Everything is superheroes. Everything is just some sort of just a madness. But back in the day, like, you'd have them movies, but you'd also have other, you'd have other genres in and around. You'd have other genres in and around. But listen, love for the love, people. I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm gonna make these more regular, but I'm also gonna, action it instead of talk about it all the time. I'll see you guys next week sometime. Obviously, Big Six is next Wednesday, 10 p.m. as usual. And another solo one might come between now and then, or between the next Big Six and the weekend after that. Love for the love, people. Hit the like button on the way out as usual. And yeah, tune in next week where I'll be back again.